Hi, I'm Mark Scherer, and welcome to the Wellness Revolution podcast. I have a really special guest on today. Her name is Madina Basali, and she's with The Essentialist, and she has some really amazing stories about how she got into the skincare because she has transformed her career from external fashion to caring about what goes on to the skin and really caring about what's happening on the inside of your body as you use these chemicals on your skin. So I had a real privilege to meet with her, and feels as like we've been talking about 15 or 20 minutes before the show, and it's like I've known her for at least 45 or 50 minutes.
It's been a great combo. Happy to chat with you. Thank you for
Awesome.
having me.
Oh, hi, Medina. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Canadian girl, transplant to the US, came here to chase the dream of working in fashion and somehow stumbled upon a new calling, which was skincare and wellness. You want to know more? The
Yes.
pot. It's like, let's know more. I'm soon approaching 40. I have a wonderful husband, two little children, 1 and 3, and my life feels full and wonderful.
Awesome. And you started the Essentialist how many years ago?
So it coincided with learning I was pregnant with my son, who is now 3 years old. Yeah, so just over 3 years.
So you're pregnant with your son and
Yeah.
you're starting a company at the same time?
I didn't realize it would be like giving birth all um didn't also realize how challenging that would be, but I guess they were both blessings and I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Gotcha. And how big is your company now?
It's still pretty small. It's myself. I've got a couple hires that do, the things I can't, which is a lot. But yeah, we're very much considered a small business,
Gotcha.
which we
And
hope will change in the very near future.
yeah, tell us about your products. You said you had three that you have launched already, and you have others in the chute.
And yeah, we've got a bunch in the shoot. So what we've created is a really highly targeted range of treatments and tools. What we're going after, what we're trying to help people solve is those common skincare issues which keep you stuck in that feedback loop of, say, breakouts or sensitive skin. We're trying to do it in a really minimal way and help you achieve the results you want with fewer steps and
Tell
inputs.
us more about the common skincare issues.
So what people are typically faced with, the sensitive skin, the it really all comes from
Pretend I'm a guy that doesn't really know much about that kind of stuff.
okay.
All right.
So most of us have this idea of what skincare entails. And be it for good or for bad, I would say bad. We've tended to take this approach of we need to do X, Y, and Z. We need to do so many steps to our skin. So say cleansing, for example, there's this idea that you have to like literally wash the oils off of your face, or exfoliating, that you're scrubbing the impurities off of your face. So those two, just those ideas in and of themselves are wrong. When you're washing your face, if you remove those
Right.
natural oils, you've stripped your microbiome, your protective barrier, which is going to keep your skin safe. You then trigger your skin into, say, an oil overproduction, which can then cause the breakouts that you're trying to avoid. So it's like this, a lot of what we think we know about skincare, we're doing wrong.
Hmm.
You get it?
Yeah.
So
So
do
how
you
did
remember everybody had the St. Ives apricot scrub at one point? You as a guy, you've seen this, right?
right.
It's like the apricot scrub of like the 80s and 90s. And this, like, if you have a worst enemy in the world, like give them this scrub. It will destroy your skin. We were all using it. Everyone was using it. And it's like these physical little grains. You're massaging it into your skin. You're thinking you're doing this, lovely job of exfoliating when really all you've done is create these little micro tears and abrasions, caused inflammation, and possibly opened up the pores to receive a whole bunch of junk that you're trying to avoid. So really, it's like, I think most of our customers are savvy enough to understand those basics now.
So why is everybody doing it the other way?
Because we don't know better. We're listening to marketing narrative. So for us, the gospel has become like the TikTok, the Instagram, but even before that, the voices on the stage, it's not like there's no one teaching you like an educator would. We're being taught by advertisements, by marketing. So really from that very level, we're starting off on a flawed foundation.
Oh, gotcha. Here,
Yeah.
use this product. Use this product to take care of the issues that this other product that you just used created.
And
And
then you
here,
get in this loop and you don't know where to stop, like the
yeah,
treadmill, right?
yeah.
So like the treatments that we launched, for example, like the peel, the exfoliating peel, it's if you can get exfoliation right, you've
Hmm.
basically unlocked the holy grail. It's the holy grail to like your glowing, radiant complexion that you want, right? But so
Hmm.
many of us are doing it wrong, whether it's the medium or the technique, or you're doing it too often or not enough, the grainy scrubs that are damaging. So I personally discovered the chemical peel. They call it chemical, even if it's natural. It's just like, think the table of elements, chemistry, chemical. Um, but the wonderful thing about a peel is that it's just a solution, an acid solution you apply to your skin. Takes away the speeds dead skin cells, speeds your skin cell turnover. It can do all these wonderful things.
Hmm.
Most of the peels that existed on the market are way too intense for somebody with sensitive skin. So I literally burned my face with at-home, wonderful, very expensive products from great brands, but I would sit there, do the 5-minute peel, and then be like tomato red and icing my face. Like I literally had a chemical burn on my face. So
Hmm.
it's like, okay, this is a wonderful product that solves the problem of the grainy, damaging exfoliation.
So
It's not,
how did you figure all this out?
I don't know, trial and error. I just loved skincare. My dad had a number of pharmacies, or my parents had pharmacies growing up. So I was kind of like that generation of like the skincare
Hmm.
pharmacy,
Hmm.
pharmacy skincare, which really before the advent of the Sephoras and these small boutiques, that was where people shopped for skincare.
Right.
Uh, but I had access to try a lot of different things. And then fast forward into my 30s, I don't know, I always loved it. I've been getting facials for years. I just love that stuff. It feels good.
What's your age again now, if you don't mind sharing?
40 in March.
40,
Yeah.
you're 40 in March, just turned 40?
Turning 40 in
I'm
March.
turning 40 in March. I mean, you look great. I'm
Thanks.
glad we got the light on this other side of your face too. There you go. Awesome.
I don't know. I know there's like, that's another huge issue that I feel with this industry is we're sold this image, this ideal of beauty, and it's really difficult for women if you don't look like the girls in the magazines.
Yeah.
Um, and it's difficult. Like, where do you draw the line? I still haven't done the Botox or the fillers. I look at some beautiful women and think like I probably should be doing it, but I don't know. I think we each have to kind of figure out your own ideal of what's beautiful and then
Yeah.
just like,
And a lot of them that it shows like their face was like wearing a mask. Like they
well,
don't.
and once you start changing your face, it's like there's really no going
Yeah,
back. But
right.
again, like that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, it's
And
difficult.
what I've noticed is whatever if the cost is going up on something and the effectiveness is going down, then whatever that platform is built on is a lie.
It's not working.
So
Yeah.
so if you're working with a product or a product line or a system, and you're investing more and more, and your results are diminishing, just maybe that product is based on something that's other than true, and it's time for you to find out what's really true, what's really healthy for you. Well, I just made a
Yeah.
rhyme. I didn't even know it.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And like I think a lot of that too is like so many this look, like call it the Kardashian effect with
Hmm.
and airbrushed face and the lashes and the, tattooed eyebrows. Like so much of that is what you're putting onto your face. And for me, like just skincare to me has almost replaced makeup. And now that I love the skin that I have, I really don't wear a lot of makeup at all. Like I'll like brush my brows because,
Really? So this is all natural now?
I mean, I have like, I'm on screen with you. I put a little concealer under my eyes because my 1-year-old was up all night. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, I feel women look better with like, with
Me too.
less.
Me
And
too.
even now, like the days will go out for, an evening out and I'll put on mascara or whatever. And my husband's like, oh, like, why do you have that on? Take that off. Like you look better without it. But it's
Wow.
funny because,
Yeah.
15 years ago, I look back at photos and I wore so much makeup. And it's just like, to me, it looks so bad now. I look back at it, it's like so gross.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also a lot of what's going on in the inner shows up in the face. If somebody's got worries, they're going to show the lines, and they'll age. That worry will have them age.
Yeah.
So if you're taking care of the outer, you got to take care of the inner too. And if you don't care enough about the inner, you just start throwing stuff on the face. You don't care about the chemicals you're putting on. They're trying to cover up, trying to cover up, trying to cover up. So
Well, that like really led me into this whole thing as well. I was in my 20s, I was working in fashion, which meant like a lot of unhealthy, toxic habits and things happening around me. And, it was like my skin that was suffering. And that's probably where like the breakouts were coming from that I didn't have in my teenage years, and where, all these damaging things were surfacing.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Like,
So
let's shut that off and turn inward.
we keep our podcast relatively short too. So I do have a couple of questions though. I ask this of people on the show. Give me 3 things you really love.
In life, like in general, what do I love? My
Same.
children.
So yeah. So if you can,
Travel.
yeah, so if you can say, I really remember I shared a little story earlier. I said I really, really love. If you can just say those words and then see what comes up after them without thinking and trying to have something happen. Just I really, really love, and allow yourself to feel those words and see what happens at the end of it. Keep your eyes open if you can.
I really, really love my family.
Oh, oh.
Hi, babe. I told you they're 10 minutes early. I thought I had till 5. I'm still on. Ellie. Hi, baby. Come back in 5 minutes, okay? Oh, this is gonna be impossible.
Oh, talk about coincidence. I really, really love my family. Enter my
I
family too.
really, really love this boy. Come and say hi to Mark. Come here. Okay. Yeah, how much longer do you have, Mark? I've got like 10 more minutes till a hard stop.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, sweetie. I promise I'll be out with you in 5 minutes. Okay. Can you close the door for mama?
That's awesome.
Auntie Jenny, do you mind helping Elias get to the other room for me?
That's awesome.
Hey, you can sit, but okay, take that to Auntie Jenny. Go take it to her. Will you take it to her? Oh, this is gonna be impossible because he's missed me all day. So now he's entered. Come here. Come say hi to Mark. This is Mark, Bubba.
Hey, buddy.
Say hi to Mark.
Well, we can wrap it up a little bit here. So,
Look, Ellie, say hi.
hi.
Hi. Okay, run to Auntie Jenny. I'll be right back.
So let's try it again. I
Okay.
really, really love.
Really, really love my family. I really
Hang on. I have a really particular way I do this. You got to say something like an observable action of what you really, really love about my family. So you can say, I really, really love the way my kids come through the door and give me a hug.
Okay.
And um, this is a way to change, to have something happen inside you that's going to change your life really quickly.
I really, really love the way my kids both snuggle me in the morning.
What do you love about the way they snuggle you in the morning?
It's just like so enveloping and all over. We're just like this little lovey connected unit.
So they climb all over me.
There you go.
There you
I love
go.
when my kids climb all over me.
Awesome.
Sometimes.
Well, let's see, when you get specific, it brings up a different level of feeling.
Right. Okay. What else? What do I really love?
Um, that's what I'm finding out. It's just wild. Most people, if I said what don't you like, you could get really specific about what you don't like.
Yeah, because the things that are popping to mind are like, is it like really, really love, okay, new adventures and the way it
Such
makes me
as
do something new, like to explore a new place that I've never been. More
such a
specific.
you love the and anyway. And what else?
Some work, Mark.
A poem I got.
Really love when I can get into bed at night and everybody's asleep and I can turn on my little reading light and I can read uninterrupted some novel that is not about skincare or business or raising a child. And it's just my own little private escape from the world.
Awesome, awesome.
I
And
really, really love.
there you go.
Okay, I really, really love turning on a sound bath with like the Tibetan or the
Ooh, now you're
and then
getting into it.
putting on candles, putting on both heads of the showers. I've got the rain shower and the other shower. It's dark, it's moody, and doing like a really long, indulgent, like a 20-minute shower where you do all the things. I
Awesome.
really
Now you're getting into it. Awesome. All right. So, how can people get in touch with you?
the best way, I guess, through Instagram or email or website. Yeah.
Such as, well, give me some of the information so we can put it up here.
Um, our Instagram is at essentialist_Inc.
Okay.
Um, send me a message. I'm
And what's
open
your
to
email?
Madina. Do I want to give my
I'll choose it
person?
off. You do. It's up to you. Or your website. What's your website?
uh, info@essentialistinc.com is the best one.
Awesome.
Our website is just www.essentialistinc.com.
And you have wholesale and retail accounts available as well.
We do,
So
and I'd be willing to offer your listeners. I don't
yeah.
know.
So whether you're an individual, you like to try some of her products, or if you like to wholesale them and have them into your place of business, I'm gonna start doing sales for you now as well. So
Yeah, we
Madina's really interesting. One thing I found out about her since I've been talking with her is she's very, very passionate about what she's doing here. And when people have passion about something, their quality is amazing. So if you'd like to check out some amazing quality and have them, Madina's passion comes through in her products, give her a call and see what she's about.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wonderful.